What it do, peeps? First off, Happy New Year. I wish everybody an abundance of blessings and prosperity going into 2025. Next on Watch the Damn Tape, we're going to get into the Saquon Barkley breaking Eric Dickerson's rushing record. And what should the Vikings do with J.J. McCarthy and Sam Darnold? Next. The Saquon Barkley thing is interesting, and I see a lot of people debating it online. It's pretty funny to me. You had Jim Brown, who broke the record in 1958 in 12 games. He had 1,527 yards. Then he came back and broke his own record in 1963 with 1,863 yards, and that record stood for a little bit until OJ broke it in 1973. And he was the first 2,000-yard guy, and he did it in 14 games. And then Eric Dickerson comes along, and he breaks the record in 16 games with his 2105. Through each iteration, no one had a problem with this. And I don't even think this was a debate until Eric Dickerson spoke on Saquon Barkley breaking the record. Saquon broke the record. He broke the 2,000-yard barrier in 16 games with what he currently has now going into the last week of the season. Eric made mention of the extra game. No one slighted Eric Dickerson, and of course we weren't in a social media age back then. Eric Dickerson did it with 2 extra games. OJ did it in 14. So for Eric to come out and say that was disingenuous. Records are meant to be broken. The league has always advanced. They're going to probably be in 18 games in a couple years. The passing stats are always getting broken. Nobody holds quarterbacks to these standards when they throw for 5,000 yards. So I don't understand why people are arguing over a rushing record. Barry Sanders, probably the greatest running back to ever play, he supported Ashton Genty trying to break his record. Barry Sanders has had numerous records broken, and each time Barry Sanders has been gracious. Eric Dickerson is that old guy that wants to remain relevant, and he doesn't understand. Dude, your legacy is cemented. You're in the Hall of Fame. You're one of the greatest runners ever. The way he ran like a gazelle. Each one of these guys, Jim Brown, power and speed. O.J. Simpson, just smooth and graceful. Speed unmatched. Eric Dickerson, the upright running style. Speed. Hit the hole, and he looked like a damn wide receiver playing running back. And Saquon Barkley, just a mix of speed and power. Run by you, run through you. I celebrate the running backs because they tried to diminish the running back position for years. And this year, running backs have emerged and shown that, hey, the running back position is vital to winning. So I encourage Saquon. I hope he breaks the record. I won't put an asterisk. I'm not even going to talk asterisk talk. He just breaks the damn record. 17 games, 16 games, it don't matter. The record gets broken. Eric Dickerson, when you broke the record, you were playing 16 games, the record got broken. When OJ did it in 14, the record got broken. When Jim Brown broke Steve Van Buren's record, the record got broken. Records are meant to be broken. We like watching the sport. We like watching excellence. Or at least you should want to watch excellence. And right now, I'm just going to enjoy excellence. I'm going to enjoy Saquon Barkley going to New York and trying to break the record. I'm going to equally enjoy the New York Giants trying to stop him from breaking the record against his former team. That's what I'm looking forward to. What are you guys looking forward to? Let me know in the comments. The Vikings and Sam Darnold. if I'm the Vikings, I keep him. I keep him there. You've already made him feel welcome. You've already brought out his talent. Sam Darnold's leading career career in yards, touchdowns, completion percentage. This coach and this QB, they're a match. Sam Darnold's going to get paid, whether he goes to another team or whether he stays with the Vikings. If I'm the Vikings, you just go ahead and pay the guy and deal with the J.J. McCarthy thing as it goes. At best, you got a top 10 prospect as a backup quarterback on cheap money. J.J. McCarthy's contract is like 4 years, 21 million. He's already gotten a $12 million signing bonus. So at best on the cap, he's like $3 million a year, which you're not going to get a quarterback in this league as a starter or a backup at 3 million of any ilk. So you got that in your bag. And even if you just wanted to, if you wanted to sign Darnold to big money, J.J. McCarthy, if he was in this draft, would be right up there with Cam Ward, Shedeur Sanders, and Carson Beck. So you got that going for you, and he's only 21 and under contract. They got the 5th-year option on him if you bring him in. You could trade J.J. McCarthy and probably get you a good one. Especially a lot of these teams in the top 15 of the draft need a quarterback. The Giants, the Browns specifically, and the Raiders. So any one of those teams that can't get Shedeur or not really high on Cam or Beck or vice versa with Shedeur, they might like J.J. McCarthy. He's going to come back from a knee injury. It's not really that significant for a quarterback. And you got a guy that's started 40 games in college, or played in 40 games in college, started 28. So he's got a lot of experience playing quarterback under his belt. He's got more than Sam Darnold coming out of college. And you can grow and build with J.J. McCarthy. The Vikings are in a great position. You could either keep him as a backup. You could sign Sam Darnold to a shorter deal, maybe a 3 to 4 year deal. And you still got J.J. McCarthy. You could actually do what the New England Patriots used to do when they would draft a quarterback. He'd play in some situations behind Tom Brady, flash a little something, and then the Patriots would flip him for a chip. They did the same thing with Garoppolo. You could do the same thing with McCarthy, and you could always replenish your team with a high 1 or a high 2, depending on the team you trade J.J. McCarthy to. So the Vikings are in a great position. If I'm a Vikings fan, I'm ecstatic. You got a guy that you know you can win with. And I cannot wait to see him go at the Lions because there's so much on the line in that game. But Sam Darnold has finally found it. The Jets didn't give him enough time. And the Vikings are benefiting from it. What do you guys think? Man, leave your comments below. And if you have a YouTube channel, drop the link to your channel in the comments so I can subscribe and follow you and watch your content as well. New subscribers, thank you for joining me. Welcome. This is a new year. We got a lot of things coming. I'm trying to grow this channel. Old subscribers, thank you for continuing to rock with your boy and pushing me to make content. I love talking sports, and wait till it stops being cold outside so I can get on that grill. Them grill videos going to be a monster. But anyways, as always, folks, peace.